Hey there, I think I'm gonna have a mental breakdown through all this video. Multiplayer games! Let's stop with this don't hate the player, hate the game thing. Let's say hate the player, not the game instead. How about that? Games allows us to do anything to our virtual enemies in order to survive or win something on the game. It's okay, it's a game after all. When I say doing anything to our virtual enemies, I will say betray, rob, torture and or kill them. As simple as that, nothing else. It's the game system. No one tells you to play it, okay? If you're gonna play these kinds of games, you need to realize that you're gonna win or lose them, okay? Sadly, no one told you to live on this planet either, but you're forced to live in it. It doesn't mean you need to do bad things to others, since life is not a game, as many of you may think. It's the fucking reality, it's not a virtual world, it's the reality. But hey, in a video game, you can be anything you want to be, right? Just don't tell me that in games there are no limits. There are limits. Also in your life there are basically limits for mostly things. Isn't that annoying? Yes, it is somehow, but the limits exist for something. In mostly multiplayer video games, you are allowed to communicate with other players, which can be useful or not at all. Let's get straight to the subject. If your enemy kills you, better luck next time. The game allows that, so I don't see what's wrong with that. Someone has to win, someone has to lose, it's just the damn game. It's just the way it is. But if you're gonna act like you're really angry and butthurt on the chat against the player, things are not gonna get better, and it won't solve anything at all, because they already lost the game. If you're thinking about attacking someone else in the chat, just because you're behind the screen, far away from other players, just think twice. You lost the game, get over it. It's part of the game, losing and winning. You simply don't have to attack others personally. You don't know the real person behind each game character. You don't know who are you going to mess with. If it makes you to feel better to call offensive names to that player, dance on, pull a chair, sit down and come talk to me about how great you are. I'm gonna give you a bad time, yes! But even worse than attacking others personally is attacking others personally. Yeah, right! It's poisoning gaming communities even more. It's attacking others personally, others' lives, issues and families. Yes, right in the spot. If you know what that player is passing through, or if you don't know what that player is passing through, okay? If you know or not, but you are going to attack him on purpose to piss him off, you can be making a huge mistake. Let's be more specific and say that if someone knows or not, for example, that you have a mental disorder, cancer or some bad shit like that, and that someone call you retarded or tell you to die, you can actually get worse, because you may be very sensitive to this at this point, even if the other player is just mad at you because you made him lose the game. There's no excuse to do that. Not at all. Some will even attack you verbally by your skin color or nationality, which is completely stupid. Now let's talk a bit about players attacking other players' families. It's such a lack of respect, if you want me to say. And many times when I'm playing online games, most specifically survival games, I kind of pay attention to what's going on the chat, even if it's nothing about me. It's simply curiosity or boredom. I just sit back and grab my popcorn and watch people fighting over and over in the chat. It's so annoying. But it makes me tired and my eyes almost bleed for seeing so much shit passing through my screen while I'm playing the game to have fun, kill, die and repeat and have fun again. So I've seen a lot of players calling bad names to other players' family members, especially to their moms. They call them sluts, bitches and so on. Also, some of them even tell others what they will do to their daughters, moms or sisters in terms of sexual relationships or any other things. Some even tell others to go suck their father's dick or to... I don't even know what else. Where the fuck is this going? It's going too far already. If you are one of these types of players, then calm the fuck down, okay? You're going out of the limits. You're being a complete immature moron. Okay, complete immature jerk that don't even care about the most simple and basic social rules of multiplayer games and even life rules, okay? These are life rules. It's way too far from games already. I bet you are afraid of saying all the shit you say to others in games when you're face to face with someone else, okay, in reality. Because you know you are more likely to get punched in the face. Your level of immaturity is so high that you just want a place on the Guinness World Records book. Congratulations, asshole! You look so smart as the girl that said to everyone else on the web that she fucks dogs. And no, your age doesn't matter. What matters is your level of education and respect for others, as well how mature you are, okay? You can be 12 or 30. Stupidity comes in all sizes and ages. If you rage at someone else that just made you lose a lot of stuff on the game, you should better try again or take a short break, sit back, relax, and go do something else to calm down. It's just a game, and these things happen, okay? It's the system of the game. If you don't want to lose it, then don't play it. Not everyone can win a game. And yes, sometimes I can get upset when I've been trying too hard for hours and hours to get something I want to do on that game, but suddenly some player appears and ruins that for me. Because it's the game, okay? It's the game. It's just the way it is. It doesn't mean that the other player is a piece of shit that could get cancer and die and go suck his own dick while his mom is watching and being ass raped by a monkey, while the player's little daughter hits their own pup and throws up in the player's corpse. Well, this escalated really quickly. I mean, I really hate these keyboard warriors. Some people like this should be perma-banned from multiplayer games for life, or at least muted on the servers they play in. At least that. Sadly, that doesn't happen all the time, okay? And don't come at me with freedom of speech crap. This has nothing to do with freedom of speech, okay? This has to do with self-respect and respecting others, okay? I'd say, don't hate a player, hate a game if it doesn't make you happy. It doesn't mean that before I told someone else to fuck off, okay? But if I did that, okay, I'm gonna defend a bit myself, but I have a good excuse for that. If I did that, it was because the player was being stupid at me and attacking me personally, okay? I've been called a bitch and other names that I would expect others to call me in a game. And plus, I know I'm still having a small channel, but some people know me, and probably Hurt World is the game, if not the only game, where I'm more known for being a YouTuber, of course. And well, mostly feedback I get is really positive and it means a lot to me. Some people are really cool to me, even if I'm not a good player, especially at PvP and all that stuff. I've been having a lot of support from many people, which I really appreciate. But there are things that touch me personally, okay? Because I've been... my head is a mess. I didn't have an easy life in the past, so a few players kinda said bad stuff about my channels. Sure, I get upset, of course, but I really know why this happens. Not everyone will like your channel content, that's obvious, and my channel is not the best around, I know, right? I don't consider my content that good or consider myself one really good YouTuber. But I'm not that really bad, okay? I've seen worse. And I'm not on YouTube to compete with anyone, actually. I'm on YouTube for fun, and I really want to have my channel growing faster. I get even less views from day to day. It's just annoying, but still. At least I reply to people when they ask me something, and I'm honest, okay? And it's my work, it's my channel, so no one has to demand me to do this or that. It's me that spends hours to have something up on the channel, no matter what it is. It requires from me time and effort that I could spend in more useful things in my life, okay? And a part of my channel, I've been spending too much time playing games, especially Earthworld, yeah, too many hours. I've been thinking about taking a break, but I still didn't. I really enjoy playing games, but sometimes by the end of the day I realize that I've not been doing anything really productive with my life. I'm having fun, yes, but life is not only about fun, okay? At this point, I really don't know what else I can do to succeed. I've almost never been successful with many things in my life, so I'm kinda getting used to this. I think I'm gonna hang myself in the next video. No, I'm not, come on. There are more things in life to do, and if you're not having fun anymore, just go ahead, do something else, play another game. Just don't make your reputation bleed and act like a jerk to others. It's not necessary. It's not going to get better and will actually make things really worse than they were before. Why, I ask? It's a game. Have fun and let others have fun too. Peace out!